good windy morning here on the 29th of April. It's the 29th day of the trip, and I got some Pops over here is eating his, what are you eating here for breakfast?
Yeah, raspberry Twinkies, basically.
Raspberry Twinkies.
Called
over Zingers over there. And what are you eating over there?
Got some Belvita bite, Quest cookie, Pop-Tart fruit,
Some fruit,
some milk.
and some milk and some coffee over here. So anyhow, we're getting ready to kick out of here today. It's supposed to be 80 down here. Hopefully it's going to be a little cooler up in the mountains. We'll be heading out there. So day number 29 going in the books. 40-cent Snickers. Been that way for many years here at the hostel of Uncle Johnnys Hostel. See this amazing artwork we get to enjoy on the Appalachian Trail. We're in Irwin, post office, the train, and this is art in motion here. That's because we have the resident artist over here. She's going to town over to decorate Johnny's Hostel over here. What's your trail name?
Paint Splash.
A Paint Splash. Well, of course it is. Study nature. Love nature.
Stay close to nature.
Stay
It'll
close
never
to
fail
town.
you. It's a Frank Lloyd Wright quote.
All right, Frank Lloyd Wright. He makes it all the way out here. Look at them beautiful flowers. We're looking at the river. That's where we came down yesterday, and we just left the hostel, Uncle Johnnys Hostel down there. But I will not be staying in a hostel tonight unless I crank out 24 miles and it's 9 o'clock. Highly unlikely. We'll be interested to see what happens here over the next 3 days to our next resupply. I'm seeing all kinds of flowers on this trail. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's called the lady slipper. She got some big toes though, doesn't she? Alright, that's where the trail goes. Up, up, up. Today is the biggest climb from the valley of 1,700 feet or something like that, all the way up to over 5,000 feet up around the mountain. So 3,700 feet. And I think that's over 13 miles. So it's not crazy steep, but at the moment it feels crazy steep. Well, we're about halfway up this mountain. We got close to about 6 miles in. It's hard to film when you haven't watched your foot so you don't trip. But so far it's been beautiful. I say it's going to get to 80 in Irwin today. I don't think it's going to get that warm up here. It's probably close to noon now. And I'll be bringing out the umbrella if it gets warm. Just ran into a day hiker that's southbound. And he just let me know that there's some trail magic up ahead. So I'm like, yeah, that's a good way to break up the day. I'll try not to stick around there too long unless it's really good magic. Hey, you know what? I'll take food trail magic anytime. So let's see what's down there. Pretty much passed everybody in my group that I've been hiking with. So I don't think I've been passed yet, but there's some very fast hikers down there in camping. I did 30 miles yesterday, 34 miles. So, I mean, these guys are ultralight guys that are right there in the prime, 28. Whereas I'm on the downside, 52, but hey, I'm still in my prime, ladies. Look at that hair. Woohoo, look at that hair. It's all coming in nice. As you know, I mentioned before, I got a hair transplant in India, and it's coming in real nicely. I lost it all when I went through a divorce back 15 years ago. I think I've lost about 7 pounds so far. We'll see. Hopefully we're shooting for 10 pounds when I weigh in on Mother's Day. It's all good. All right, see you at the trail magic. And man, do I like the sign of the sight of that. Down there I can see lawn chairs, blue lawn chairs. Got a little tent set up over there. Looks like a Gatorade cooler. Yeah, let's go check this out. Well, as you can see, this is definitely like a forced trail magic. The trail goes right through this picnic trail magic here. Look at that, we just got no option there. How we doing, sir?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Good. You don't mind me on video, do you?
Okay.
All right. What's your name? Where you from?
Brother Tom. Live over here this way.
Brother Tom. All right. Good deal. So he's got a little sign-in sheet over here, seeing who's up there. Pop and Zigzag and Little Bear, Hops and Moses was here this morning. Tangent was from Saginaw, Michigan. Huh. All right. Cool beans. just got the top of this bald here. This bald has a name called the Beauty Spot. It's called the Beauty Spot for a good reason. So you can see how beautiful it is over there. But my goodness, this is absolutely an amazing view. This is probably my favorite view so far. I mean, it's maybe just because it was such a long hike up here. But it's almost 10 miles to this point. We still have to go a little higher. A little higher yet. I know the wind is bad. Let you look down that valley. You can see the river way down there. And way down around that corner, 10 miles away, is Uncle Johnnys Hostel in the town of Irwin. Amazing view. It's at least 80 degrees out. This umbrella's what's saving me, keep me moving. Everybody else was with me. I didn't even know I stopped for a good half hour for lunch and a good water break. Nobody caught me, which means they're really suffering because they don't have an umbrella. It's a metal reflective one, so it's typically used on the PCT, but I've been using it a lot on the AT here, Appalachian Trail. A little flat spot here. So I'm gonna have some more of my chocolate. Got some gourmet chocolate. Help get me up there. I already went through a Snicker bar to get me through that other section. I want to get to the barn. And this stretch is 51 miles and the barn is like 44. Which means I gotta do average 22 today and 22 tomorrow. Which means 17 isn't even close. I only brought 3 days worth of food with me, so can't like just stick it out for an extra day. But that's where I'm at. Time to sugar up before this thing gets too steep with some chocolate, some toffee chocolate. Well, I'm not at the top, but they call this like the Enchanted Forest a little bit area here. It's been called the Enchanted Forest, but some pretty strange views around up here. Some strange things in life that you see here. I qualify this one as the strange things. Look at all the craziness over there. Stuffed animals and beads and Christmas lights and some little bears over there. And it's dedicated in memory of Max Andrew. He was only 22 years old. There's a picture of him. Somebody down there. Yeah, so this is just a little in memory of this guy, I guess. So, yeah. Anyway, some strange things on the trail. And it's a memorial to this guy, Max. Rocky Trail. Put the umbrella away. You can still see it hanging out over there, right? I just tuck it in the back, so I don't have to do anything about taking it. I can put it on and off without taking my pack off or anything. But we went through rhododendron land after we went through the pine forest, and now we're getting close to the top. Trees are getting sparse, and we're getting closer. We know when the trees start getting short, you're getting close to the top. I don't know if there's a bald here or not. I guess there is not a bald, I was told, because it says there's no views. It's just an enchanted forest at the top, but it's lovely. Let's go take a look. I'm pretty sure this is what they mean by the Enchanted Forest. Lots of green all over. The trail's pretty soft under your feet, like a carpeting. As you can see, this is what they mean by the Enchanted Forest. And it's nice and cool here too. Nice and cool. It keeps getting greener and greener, it looks like. That's the forest. Nobody was at the shelter except for one section hiker. Made it there. Cooked up some ramen. Had some nachos and my protein shake. And man, the temperature dropped quite a bit. I'm actually got goosebumps. So hopefully I'm gonna warm up, or I gotta put some clothes more on. And there's nobody there, so that means everybody moved on to the next shelter, or the next camping spot, about 3 miles. So I am gonna try to do back-to-back 20s today and tomorrow. 23.9. And that'll be on the 30th. Be a nice way to end the month of April with a 23.9 mile day. So there might even be some change. It might even be 24. But in order to do that, I will be tenting by myself without anybody else around so that I can get up early. As soon as my body tells me to get up, I'm getting up. And I can hit the trail, get that 24 in, so I can get a nice place at the barn. Got a little ways yet to go. About a mile before we get to the spring where we're going to camp. Shadows are getting long. And we have a 400-foot climb to end the day with. 400 feet. Yikes. Mile to go to head 20 in. Alright, 20.1 miles. We made it. It's a beautiful little, called the orchard over there. There's old apple trees growing up there. It's like they're totally encamped over there. So I've joined my messmates. Civil War term there. Messmates. That's like a group of 4 people that camp. Anyway, things you know. Alright, that's date number 29 in the books. 20.1 miles. It's a good day. I'm tired. Good night.